Hi guys, it's Shelly from HauteKnitYarn. I just got my plum paper day planner. I've been waiting for this planner for a little bit over a month, I think. I did a lot of research this year on a new planner with Eloise in school and Nate's work schedule just being a lot more hectic right now. He's working at like 3 to 4 different stores. I needed something more to keep track of what was going on during the day and with business than last year's planner, which I had the momagenda. I'll compare them both a little bit once I open up the plum paper planner. I really like the plum paper from what I saw on the reviews. You could customize a lot, you could add a lot of features. The momagenda that I had last year, it was pretty simple. It was my first real planner. I really liked it. I used it the whole time. It definitely helped me keep track of a lot of stuff. It was definitely worth it, but I just needed something more for this year, so I did a lot of research to try to find something that I liked more and that had more options. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open it up and start going through it a little bit. When you open it up, you get I guess a little sample of the cover paper. It says it's water resistant, tear proof, and rigid and sturdy. And then a little card to get your product for free and what you need to do to try to get your product for free. They have a lot of cover options. There's some like glare. Let's see if I can try to get rid of that. There we go. Hopefully you can still see everything in the shot. My phone is recording and it's like 6 inches above my head, so I could get everything in it. They had a ton of cover options to do. You can customize it with your name. I wrote my name and then HauteKnitYarn because I'm using it for both. There's like a really thick plastic cover and then the regular cover, which is really thick and nice paper. I got the color option for the tabs. I meant to write down all the options that I got, but I totally forgot. So I might just add those into the caption. So it has the months breakdown here for next year, special dates for each month. This is all just stuff that comes standard, ideas and plans. Another thing I really liked about the plum paper is you could start it any month that you wanted. Where I ordered mine the end of August, beginning of September, I had it start in October. So this is, oh, here we go. Sorry if you kind of missed some of that stuff on the last one. I guess I should have been paying a little bit more attention. The beginning of the month, birthdays, events, things to remember, 3 goals, and then just kind of a notepad of what to keep for the month. The month shot at the beginning of the section, which I really like. My binder last year did not have this, which you'll see later. And then, this is going to be September, so it starts the new month, which it's nice that it has those extra days in here. Some bullets over here, notes, and then the month will break down. I had it customized. I don't know if you can see this, but each little tab, I have work, L, Nate, what's for dinner, and personal stuff, and then these will be work related items. Like if I have things I remember that I need to dye for that week, I generally write them whatever day it happened to pop into my head, and then I'll photocopy it and go on my dye sheet for that week. So just flip through the month, and then gives you the beginning of the following month in a different color, and then a notepad. So these are some of the things that I added in, is the to-do list. So just to remind myself what I need to do, there's a page, a double-sided page on that. And then this is another, these checklists are what I added in. I added 4 per month, so I can, these are mostly going to be for work, so colorways, the bases I need them on, and I can check them off each week as I dye them. I won't have to photocopy my main sheet again, so a double-sided one for each week of the month, which will be really helpful for me. I'll just flip through so you can see the rest of the colors of the month. So I got the colored option for my tabs and months. There's also a black and white option that you can get. The paper in this is it's kind of interesting. It's really like silky, and I did hear some reviews that somebody had a hard time writing on it, but I think it was these pages that they had the hard time writing on, depending, I guess, what marker or pen they were using. The tabs are pretty solid, so that's nice. There's no really chance of those coming off. Here, we'll just go to the end. Oh, I forgot I added the meetings also. So the meeting section just has meeting information, some dots I don't know to draw or write things down, meeting recap, and some action items and the due date and their priority. There's a bunch of those in there. I'm sure I picked how many to add. I just don't remember at this point. And then some passwords for websites, which is really useful because I feel like I reset passwords on everything all the time. And then some important contacts, the US holiday list, and then a little pocket, which I didn't know was going to be in there, so that's nice. Double-sided pocket. I feel like for me, I would have liked this at the beginning, but obviously it being in there at all is awesome. So, and then the same cover, back, front. As you can see, it's quite a bit bigger than my last one. The spiral's a lot bigger. The pages themselves are a lot bigger. Or not really, I guess, a lot, but definitely bigger. It's thicker, but I've also ripped out a lot of stuff from my last year's binder or planner, the one that I'm currently using. I'm just gonna flip through this one really quick. This is thick. These aren't customizable, but they ship in like 2 days versus a month. This gives you an introduction in how to use your planner, which is really helpful, especially if you've never had a planner before. Favorite websites, they actually have passwords on this one, which I didn't know. Online resources, toll-free numbers, family members info, important phone numbers, lots of pages for those, medical information, birthdays, holidays, then the calendar breakdown, and then maybe this did have it and I didn't remember. Big calendar, and then the weekly. No, that's, oh yeah, so here, this is what I didn't like, is all the calendars are up front in one spot versus in the beginning of each month. I just did a sample week. This isn't actually my week this week, but I just wrote it out how I had been using this planner. So say Tuesday, what I have to do is, preschool, photos, order books, where Nate's working, excuse me, and what's for dinner. And then what I'll be dyeing that week is Jimmy Sott, Trevor Morgan, DK, The luxury yarn is going to be Jasper Yak Sock, and I want cocoa fingering semi-solids that week. And then for wholesale, shop that it's going to, the yarn, the colors, and how many skeins are going. So you can see there's quite a bit, not as much like sections and stuff. You kind of had to write in what you needed to do.